All right, a quick review on how to use the Kami. So once you open up, you're going to get a screen that looks like this. It's either going to say open with like that, and or over here you also have open with Kami. If you click on this one here and you go to the very first one and you click on it, and then the Kami will open up for you with all the choices to use. Might take a minute here. This toolbar over here. So we'll talk about this while the picture is getting ready to download. Over here is the drawing brush. Think of it as a paintbrush. The smaller the number, right here is the numbers, it's called the stroke thickness. The smaller the number, let me get this off over here first, sorry. Okay, the smaller the number, the thinner the line. So when you click on it, you're going to see all these different traces. So if you have a big area to color in, you might want a 12. If you need something that need to be more precise, you're going to want a smaller brush. It's like when I would give you a paintbrush in the art class, and I see you're doing some small work, I would give you a smaller brush. So that meant I would have gave you a 1 or 2 size brush. So think of it the same way. It's the thickness of the brush. Down here are your colors. You can only have 9 color at a time on your paint palette. However, when you go down here to this icon here and click on it, you can have any of these colors on it, but you can only have 9 at a time on it. So let's say you want to get rid of this like mauvey purpley color. You can click on it and come over here and change it. Like right now, there it is. That's the color. So let's say you want something lighter or darker from that. You kind of can see where your value is of that color. But let's say I want to change it all together and make it, oh, I don't know. Let's say I want to make it well, we already have blue. What if we want to make it like some kind of color like this? Click on it and it's going to change it. All right. But don't forget you need to save it. So once you save it and you come over here and then you click on it, whoops, and then you click on, there's that color. But to have that color on your brush, it has to have that round circle around it, that pinkish red color. So let's say, okay, the assignment was to try to recreate the screen as close to what Evard Munch did over here on it. So I gave you the picture to look at to try to make it as close as you can. So let's come over here. You see up here these oranges in the sky. So come over to your paint palette and say I start with this orange here. Well, now that you see that has the mark around it, I know that's the color on my brush. Well, let's see. There's a lot of orange in the sky. Now, that's going to take me forever to use lines that are that thin. So I'm going to come back over to my brush, and I'm going to go with something a little bit bigger, like maybe a 4. And I'm going to come in and start adding some of my lines. Now, because there's such all these different colors in the sky, if you would like to actually look at how he did it, I might end up with something like that and then come over and add maybe that color to it and add some other colors to represent more like how his painting is. So that's the idea of how to add those colors. Now I can't show you, oh, let's say I made a mistake. You can come over here, here's your eraser. You click on that and then click on whatever you want to erase. If I want to get rid of that red color, I'd click on that. If I want to get rid of the orange color, I click on that and it'll all go away and you can start over. Now I can't show you on my side of it, on the teacher side of it, how to send it back to me. However, on your screen over here in this corner somewhere, it should say send in, submit, something along that line. Just click it, it sends it right back to me. All right. So I hope that helps. Once again, here's your brush that you need, your drawing tool. When you click on that, it gives you the size of how big of a brush that you want to use. Down here are the 9 colors, but click on that for extra colors. Just make sure if you want to change the yellow that you click on it. Let's say you want to make it into a light shade of green for some reason. Hit your save. And then when you come back over here, you're going to you come over here, you'll see there's the green that we selected. All right. So I hope that helps. If you have if anybody has any more questions, please get a hold of me. All my contact information is under resources in Google Classroom. All right. Have a good day.